Chandrani has worked in the garment industry for 26 years, most of them for the same employer. Starting as a helper, she now manages 300 workers.
There has been an overall improvement in standards compared to things 10 years ago.
Garment employees take home an average wage of $125 a month. Most also get benefits that include medical and transport. Sri Lanka's clothing manufacturers introduced a voluntary scheme 6 years ago, establishing minimum standards. The Garments Without Guilt campaign covers production, working conditions, child labour, forced labour and sweatshop practices. Gopal Iyer, the owner of a clothing business, says this and other certification required by clients ensure regular checks and balances.
Your machinery is kept in proper order. Your aisles are managed so that there is enough room for people in case of emergencies for people to get out. Your exits are always there. Proper markings are there.
Labour laws, building regulations and Board of Investment rules under which most garment factories are set up ensure that standards are maintained. Most of the world's top retailers and brands order at least some of their clothes from Sri Lankan factories. In 2011, the industry recorded its highest annual exports, $4 billion.
Manufacturers face constant pressure from buyers to keep prices as low as possible. They say clients who insist on ethical manufacturing must be ethical in their buying as well.
Producers point out that having reliable suppliers who comply with regulations is beneficial to buyers and worth the few extra cents it costs.
We also would like to see some kind of credence and credibility and support being given to people who are compliant and willing to really go the extra mile.
Unions admit that working conditions here are comparatively better than many countries, but say there's room for improvement.
They can increase the salaries, they can improve the conditions. That is the only solution to attract the workers.
Sri Lanka is not the cheapest place in the world to make clothes, but industry leaders say it has proved that the cost of complying with best practices is worth the investment. Minelle Fernandez, Al Jazeera, Colombo.